What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show off every title belt I've ever made. Not that I've collected, not the ones like the real ones from WWE. I'm talking about the ones that I've made myself out of cardboard, duct tape, all that kind of stuff. That includes LBIPW championships, SDPW's future championships, anything in between. So I'm going to get this video started. So we're going to start off first from the oldest to the newest. So my oldest title, and I actually got a toy belt from like Walmart, and then I customized it like a year later. That's when I started thinking about it. This has been through a lot of changes. First, it was the TVM Wrestling Championship, and then it was the it was then an Intercontinental Championship and Hardcore Championship for LBIPW, but they got canceled. Then I turned it into a YMCA Gaga Tag Team Championship. It was one half. I'll show you the other one in a few titles later. But now I'm planning on turning this one and the other one into the SDPW Tag Team Championships. That's going to be coming. So it's a little busted up because it's been in the wanders of my office. But now I'm going to get to the second belt, which is the first generation LBIPW Championship. And the reason why I'm not using this anymore is because it's kind of small. And the duct tape's kind of coming off. It originally was my Universal Championship because I was too cheap to buy it. And no, I'm not getting that. I'm most likely never getting that title. Then it was something like personal. It was a title about that. And then I turned it into when I thought about LBIPW, this is what came to mind for this. Third title, like I said, this is the other half of the YMCA Tag Team Championships. First, this is the Sponge Squad Championship. Then it went to the Tag Team Championship. I'm also turning this into the SDPW Tag Team Champions. And now, another LBIPW title. It is the LBIPW United States Championship. Don't start looking forward to this title because it might not ever come to LBIPW because, like I said, I built these when I was like, I don't know, 11, 12. These are really old titles, like maybe 13, maybe from last year. So these are a lot smaller because like most titles are a lot longer. You'll see how bigger they get as they progress. I had to adjust my waist. Next, you should know this from one of the episodes of SDPW, the one that I'm probably turning down because I'm replacing it with a new title that I'm going to show last on this list. So this is the 5th most oldest title I've made because this has been through a lot of changes. First, if you see my Instagram thing, it said STS Intercontinental Championship. That's because it said for South Hampton Township Schools Intercontinental. That was when I built it in 6th grade. This is a cardboard channel, so we finally got away from the non-toy belts, and it's pretty decent type of title. I put some modifications on it by putting on more 3D front plates and side plates. The green's been on here for a while. It's been on here for the majority of the time. Now, we're going for some history, because this is the most changed title ever. This looked a lot different. This was actually the YMCA Championship, the Gaga Championship. But, oh wow, hang on a second. Lost the cardboard, guys. It's finally starting to come off. I want to make it, well, first off, I want to make it look hardcore because right now it's the LBIPW Hardcore Championship that Jake Littlestein owns. Yeah, this was the original YMCA Gaga Championship design. You'll see the current ones. A couple titles. And yeah, this was really cool when I first built this. And it was all white. It was only white duct tape. Then over time, I wanted to turn it into something else. So I forget what it was, but then I put blue like stuff on it. And then over time even more, I said, you know, I'm going to turn it into the LBIPW Hardcore Championship. So I put yellow on it, I put the LBIPW plates on it, I slapped hardcore over the Gaga. The champion part that was still from the Gaga part. So it's a very, very old title. now we have something that everyone should know. It's the most known championship I've owned, which is the LBIPW Mark III LBIPW Championship. This has only been one thing. It's only been this. I didn't know it was going to be this small, but now over time I actually love how small it is. This is I have different types. These are multi-stage titles. And the most recent title I've made, that's also a multi-stage title. What multi-stage titles are, they come in 3 or 5 pieces, or even more pieces. This came in 3 because the box I used for this was very small, so I put it into 3 pieces. The first piece was this front plate, so this right here. Then the second piece, the third piece were these side, from where these fingers are back and back here is the third piece. But this is a very nice title. It feels like a real one. It's all loose and jiggly, like a real title. Now stepping away from wrestling, we've got the YMCA AM and PM. So this is the AM. This one came first, I built. This is probably the biggest title I've made. It's bigger than the blue one. And this is the big red AM Championship. I actually held this for the longest time at the YMCA. Very proud of that, even though there wasn't much good talent on the YMCA AM roster anyway. But now, I'm going to the PM. The PM, I've had the most. I've been this champion the most. I'm a kid, Evan Rentazales, he's almost tied. He's got one more title below me with this one. But this is the harder championship to get because the PM has a lot more harder superstars. And then we have a lot more games. People with the likes of Jake Priscilla, Shane Byrne, Evan Rentazales, and of course me have won this title. If you actually remember from the AM, you've seen me wear that a few times, and you've seen me hold this once or twice on LBIPW, just to bring it over from Crossbrands. Now we're getting slowly down to the end of the chain here on my championships. My third most recent title I've made is you guys probably won't even remember this, it's only been 2 episodes of LBIPW, which is the LBIPW Undisputed Championship. Coincidentally, this is the same exact color as that Undisputed Championship, the SDPW. I didn't really intend for that to happen. This was literally forged from stuff that me and Jake Mittelstein actually had the idea for the shape of this belt. This is a 1-stage belt, came in 1 piece. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know or not. It might be a multi-stage or just a 1-stage belt, but this is like a diamond shape. Doesn't have any Velcro on it. So that's probably another reason why we got rid of it, because we couldn't find Velcro that would stick right. But yeah, Jake Mittelstein was the only one to hold this, but now we replaced it with the Intercontinental Championship that he owns now. And now we're coming down to our final 2 titles. And this one you should know from SDPW and LBIPW, which is the LBIPW Mark IV Championship. The most recent one, and it's falling apart drastically. So trust me, there will be a 5th generation one of this. It's going to look a lot like this. It won't have the gold, but for right now, this is the current LBIPW Championship that I own. That I screwed Just KO for, and I'm very proud of that. And you've probably seen this at school too. And I've probably worn this a few times. Now for the last title. You gotta keep a secret now because I'm using it for SDPW, and it's probably gonna be the best title to have because it's gonna be so popular and so many people are gonna have it. I'm gonna say it's gonna be the same people who are gonna have it. Everyone's gonna have it on the roster guaranteed. Even though it's the smallest title I've ever made, and this is also a multi-stage, so it's the second multi-stage, or probably third because I don't know what the Undisputed Championship is. This might be the 3rd multi-stage title ever, but it's also the first multi-stage 5-stage one. So this has 5 parts. The center plate, and then where these 2 plates end, and then they go out to there. You probably see it. So that's a part, that's from here down. This is a part, and this is a part. And all in all, it's 5. But this is called the SDPW Finesse Championship. Very small, just because you have this finesse things that are small. So the smallest title A lot of people are going to have it. So I'm not going to say too much about this. I'm going to save it for SDPW. For now, all I know is, but I'm only going to say is, one of the biggest ways you can do it is to finesse it. But one of the guys in the roster, El Chapo, is going to tell you about that one. And yes, shocker, there is more than me and Gibbles on the roster. So don't calm down. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, smack that like button, smack your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video.